Hello, today we're going to be looking at the SHURE SE425 in-ear headphones and in-ear monitors. So there's 6 models in the SE series from SHURE. First you've got the SE112, then you've got the SE215s, then you've got the SE315s, and you've got this model in this review which is the SE425s, and then you've got a higher end model which is the 535s, and then right at the top of the range you've got the SE846s, which will cost you well over £800. So the 425s are SHURE's kind of mid to higher end range in the series, so let's see how they do. We'll be looking at the design, build quality, comfort, practicality, sound and the value for money. These headphones are about £200, so they're quite expensive, and we're going to have a look to see if they're worth that. Alright, so we're going to start off just looking at the packaging. We've got quite an unnecessarily big box, I think. I mean, you could probably fit all the contents of these into half the size, but I think they're just trying to portray a big image and big sound and big product with this big price tag, I guess. So we just look at the front, we got a musician performing live using the in-ear monitors, so I think they're trying to aim it more at the professional market than just a casual consumer listener, but I'm going to have a look at it from both points of view because that's what I was looking for it for. So we got sound isolating earphones. It says it's got a dual driver, high definition dual micro drivers for accurate and balanced sound. In the bottom right here we got the frequency range. So the frequency range from 20 Hz to 19 kHz. Obviously the human hearing range goes from 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz, so it's nearly got your full hearing range on there. So if we open up the box, we've got SHURE SE5, again sound isolating headphones. So we've got kind of breaks the headphones up into 3 parts. We've got the dual definition micro drivers with dedicated single woofer and tweeter per channel for accurate and balanced sound. We've got the detachable cable, for easy cable replacement or customization, and then it prides itself on the rugged and ergonomic build, provides long-lasting comfort and durability for on-stage or everyday use. So those are the kind of the 3 unique selling points, I guess, that they're using to promote this product. So that's the packaging done, sorted. Now we can have a look at what comes in the box. So inside the box we got a few manuals and bits and bobs. It's quite in-depth manuals in a few different languages, and then we've got this nice carrying case that it comes in, nice small compact zip-up carrying case. We've also got a bag full of lots of things. We've got a 1/4 inch adapter, we've got a cleaning tool, which is quite good. We got some foam sleeves in 3 sizes, we got some soft flex sleeves in 3 sizes, we got yellow foams, we got the triple flange sleeves, so we got quite a few bits and bobs in here, which is good. So you can really fit it to your personal preferences. I just stuck with the earbuds that came with it. I tried a couple of others, but I got the best isolation from the ones that come fitted on it. So we got to move the carrying case aside and we'll have a look at the actual product itself. So if you have a look at the earbuds themselves, they're quite a nice small design. It's not too big, not too chunky. If we look on the inside, we've got the SE425 name, and then we've got the SHURE branding just on the outside. If you have a look at the earbuds themselves, they're these kind of foam expandable earbuds. So you squeeze them and then you put it in your ear and they'll expand in your ear, so it's really good for noise isolation. And then just above that, obviously this is where we can detach the cable, so if anything goes wrong with the cable eventually, because that's where earphones usually go wrong, it's the cable, but if this eventually does happen with this cable, you can get another one and replace it without having to fork out another 200 quid for some new ones. So and then above that we've got this nice bendy wire which you can form to shape over your own ears, so that's quite nice. It gives you that eye preference, I guess. And then you've got your standard regular wire that comes all the way down to the right angled jack at the end here. I was a little bit worried when we were looking at pictures of this jack because I thought that it looked quite chunky and I wouldn't be able to use it with my phone with the case on it. I thought the case would get in the way, but you can see it kind of thins out here so I can use it with the case. I thought that was quite a nice feature. So overall, looking at the solid sturdy design, I really like it. I think they fit in your ears really well. They stay in your ears whether you're going to the gym or you're out running or you're doing anything kind of with a lot of movement, you know, you're on stage, rocking about, whatever. It's going to stay in your ear. You're not going to feel it coming out at all. The only kind of little nig I can think of the design is when you've got it kind of in your phone and going up through your shirt and round over your ears. When you're looking round and up and down, you can kind of feel it tugging on your ears a little bit and it can get a little bit frustrating, but that's the only small kind of con I can think of with the design. So overall, I think this is a brilliant design. I think it's comfortable. I think it's practical. I think it's nice and easy. if you're doing any kind of running around or whatever, it's going to stay in your ear well. It's just, I think it's a really good design. I prefer it to any normal design where you're just sticking the earphones in, you're kind of having to push them back in all the time, and it's quite frustrating. These ones, you put them in, you don't know they're there, they're really comfortable, and you can just listen to music and enjoy it. Let's have a look at the most important part, which is obviously the sound. I think the sound quality on these earphones is fantastic. The dual driver definitely gives an extremely accurate and balanced sound. You've got brilliant highs and mids. I'm hearing stuff with these headphones that I've never heard before with other earphones. Even on my Sennheiser Momentum in-ear headphones, they're really good quality headphones, but even with them, I'm hearing stuff on these Shures that I haven't heard before listening to the same songs on them. The instruments and vocals sound very crisp and sharp. Reverbs and delays sound beautiful. It's quite a very intense and kind of homing in kind of experience because you've got complete isolation, so it feels like you're right there in the studio with them. So it's really nice, especially if you're on public transport or whatever, on a plane and there's crying babies or anything. You're not going to hear any of that rubbish, you're just going to hear your music. The only kind of downside, I guess, is I wish there was just had a tiny bit more bass. I love listening to dance music and electronic music as well, but with these earphones, it kind of leaves you feeling slightly underwhelmed. I guess the bass, you can hear everything, you can hear all the frequencies, you can hear every little bit, whether it's bass or highs, but you can't, I guess, feel the bass as much. It's kind of like listening to a pair of really good speakers without a subwoofer, but the bass is still very good and tight. It would just be nice to have a touch more. These headphones definitely aren't for bass heads. If you love your overpowering bass, then maybe it's not for you, but it's definitely a very balanced and equal sound. When I was in the market for a new pair of earphones, I wasn't necessarily looking for in-ear monitors. I mean, I'm a musician, so I was looking for something that I could use for in-ear monitors in the future, and these would make great earplugs as well. And when I'm recording guitar in my bedroom, I usually have trouble with just monitoring just what's coming through the microphone, as opposed to when I'm recording guitar, I'm always battling between what I'm recording and what I'm playing at the same time. So with these earphones, you get complete isolation and you're hearing just what's being recorded through the microphone, so you can really mix it and get a very accurate portrayal of your recording, which is nice, and it saves you a lot of time and hassle in the later stages of mixing. So as a musician and a general music listener, I found these fantastic. I think, it could do with a little more bass, but I think that doesn't really matter when you compare the rest of the sound and how balanced and beautifully equal it is, especially with the highs as well. It's fantastic highs. Obviously, you've got that dual driver. So I think, I've over the past few years, I've spent well over £200 buying kind of low to mid-priced earphones. Marley headphones, I've bought loads of pairs of them and they all broke within 6 months. These are built to last. You can change the cable if the cable ever does go wrong, because that's what usually goes wrong in headphones, it's the cables. And with these, if that ever happens after a few years, after a year or so, you'll still be under warranty. They'll send you out a new cable. After that, you can spend 30-40 quid and get a new one, as opposed to spending another 200 quid or whatever. I think it's fantastic sound, brilliant for in-ear monitoring, general recording and music listening. I think in the long run, the £200 spending is well worth it, because I think these are going to last a long time. They sound brilliant, and I think it was worth every penny. Thank you for listening to the review of the Shure SE425 in-ear headphones.